Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Lynn Life. As you can see, I got a friend. And if you watched our last video, you'll know that we got a new skeleton from Home Depot because he was so posable and his eyes light up, and he's really, really cool. But I really liked how bendable he was. So we've been kind of toying with him and figuring out how we're going to use him this year, and we've come up with a good idea. And that's what I'm going to show you. I thought that would be a good segment to show you how to properly pose and dress your skeleton for your Halloween lawn haunt. So let's get going. My name is Jonathan, and I'm a caregiver for my wife Lynn, who has a permanent brain injury. Things are a bit different now, but we're doing the best that we can. Join us as we experience the Lynn Life. Last year at about this time, I did a vlog on how to pose your Halloween skeleton using brake line. Okay, because brake line is very bendable, but it also really helps with the skeleton maintaining that position. So if there's a little weight at the end of their limb, it'll stay that way. And we're going to do that again today, but we're only going to do one little short segment because that's all I'm interested in is this one arm. And this actually is some brake line that I used last year. So I cut the brake line to length, and then I zip tie it to it. So at the end of the season, you snip the zip ties and you coil it up, and you can use it again next year. Before I show you the brake line, though, I want to talk to you about his outfit. Okay, what you see here is a vest, and that's an important part because this year's theme for our yard haunt is a Western theme. There you go. So, and how do I get all this stuff to dress these guys up? It's very, very easy. All you have to do is get on either Amazon or wherever you want to go Walmart or whatever, and look for inexpensive kids costumes. This was a kids Western outfit, cost me about $15, I want to say. It came with the hat, the vest. I even got a set of chaps, and of course, a holster, belt, and a little pistol. So it came with the whole thing. And I thought about it this past spring, and ordered some of that stuff ahead of time. But I didn't know I was buying this guy, so recently I ordered another kid's costume for him. And it works really good because these guys are only 5 feet tall, so they're kid size. Back to the brake line. I cut a small piece. You don't have to use a real long piece. And I'm going to I know I want him to kind of be like this. So I can bend it, and I'm going to put the brake line underneath him a little bit. Bend it a little bit more to try to hide it. So that's where I'm going to put it, right there. And it's just a matter of using the zip ties, and that's it. It's pretty simple. So we won't have to, this part already be done for Halloween. I have this skeleton on a stand right now. Normally when it comes to our yard, he'd be in the post that he's stuck to right now would be in the ground. Okay, if you let go. So that's pretty good. Now, this joint right here is quite rigid. That will be able to hold weight should I want to put a little pistol in his hand or something like that. because it's got to stay out there for a month, right? So you don't want it to slowly start moving down, but it works pretty good. And then you'll trim these, and they are white. You could, of course, paint them if you wanted to do that, but it works pretty good because I want to show that he's pointing, right? That's the idea. I'm setting this guy up so that he's pointing with his hand, and the other hand, he's drawing his pistol. That's what we're going to be doing. So this is the only section that I need brake line on. I put his hat on, and the other thing I look for when it comes to these cowboy hats, it has a little cinch here, and this is good because I can cinch it up tight to him. And if should it be windy, because these things are going to be outside. I did test this for water, and rain and stuff isn't going to hurt it, I don't believe. Might get a little soggy, but I don't think it's going to get too bad. It's mainly plastic, a lot of polyester and things like that, so pretty water resistant. But you don't want things to blow off. So this vest, that's not going anywhere. I wanted to show you some other parts too that I got with that $15 Halloween costume. Here's his little pistol. It comes off, little kind of a cat pistol. It's all plastic, and I got a little belt there. Here's his chaps. Very cool. He's got chaps. I'll put them on. I won't put them on now. You'll have to look for our yard haunt video, which will come out beginning of October, and we'll have the chaps on him. We're going to put this on him now and try to position his hands. And thanks to the ultra posability of this skeleton, this is the end result. You see how his fingers are all articulated and everything? So I can actually put his trigger finger right through, right on the trigger, literally is there. So he's ready to draw. Now let's see what it looks like from the front. And here he is. He's drawn his gun. I wouldn't be able to do this with any of the other skeletons because their hands are like this, fixed. But with him, with his fingers all being articulated, I could actually do something like this. He also has his neckerchief. You didn't see that. We have his neckerchief. He's going to have a sheriff's badge. And he's going to have a full posse behind him, a posse of skeletons. So it's going to be cool. I'm really looking forward to it. That's why we kind of start early. And I knew I was going to do a Western theme, but I didn't know I was going to have this guy, but he completed it. He completed the scene. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. Use brake line. Definitely use brake line. That's the best way to do it. And this guy the post, I should show you that. How I support the guy in the first place. I neglected to do that. So before I close, let's show you how to do that. Okay, we're behind him right now. If you can see, there's a post here. And this post would normally just be stuck in the ground. And all I do is I put one screw in the back. And this allows me to put a zip tie around his ribs just above his pelvis there. And you can see the zip tie right here. And you zip tie it, I would have to trim this. We're going to take this guy off. He's not staying out here like this, but that's it. And this screw keeps it from slipping. So, and we've been doing this for several years, and these skeletons will stay up the whole month, no problem. Just because of that one screw and one zip tie. There he is with the light, with his eyes lit up and everything. Yeah, he's going to be great. New sheriff in town. I love him. I think he's great. I love his stance. He's kind of leaning over. He looks mean. I think the neighborhood's going to love him. So we still have some other Halloween stuff planned. as we get closer to the 1st of October and through October. So I'll be looking for that. But I appreciate you sticking to the end. I hope that you found something useful, and that I hope you're planning your Halloween. So I think that's all I got for you today. What do you think there? I don't even have a name for this guy yet. Sheriff what? I'm gonna have Lynn name him. But I think we're ready for a close there, buddy. We'll see you next time on the Lynn Life.